Hello. I've come back to play this game some more. Oh, my connection is so bad. Hey, guy. Sure. Yeah.
Can't sleep?
And you?
I woke up randomly and couldn't fall back asleep. I'll go back to bed once I get tired again.
How's your shoulder?
Huh? My shoulder? Oh, you mean where Dohalim smacked me? It feels a little off, but... it's fine. I'll manage.
Doesn't look like it's gotten much better. I'll give you some more healing.
Here you go.
That should do the trick.
Hey, yeah, you're right. That feels much better. Thanks, Shion.
I've been thinking about what happened, and I was out of line. I know it takes more than a couple of bullets to bring down a lord.
Forget about it. It's fine now. We all got out of there safe, and now you've healed me up too. We're going to take down all the lords. That was the promise we made, right?
There's like that fold
Yeah,
in the
I
fabric.
guess.
That's not even a
But
fold, it's like the
there was
reflection.
one other thing I wanted to ask you.
I keep thinking it's like a nipple.
Back at the palace, Law said you took that hit because you were worried about me. What was it you were worried about?
That's... kinda hard to explain.
Just tell me.
Well, for one, if we lost you, I wouldn't be able to use the blazing sword anymore.
Obviously.
But more important than that, I guess I just couldn't let you die. Honestly, I think that's all there is to it.
Now kiss.
There you go saying stuff like that again. You never learn, do you? But...
Touch his wing.
Anyway, it's necessary so we can fulfill our promise, right?
right. Glad you remember that much.
You okay? Anyway, I think I'm gonna go to bed.
Sleep well.
Touch his wing.
What am I doing?
Suck his dick.
I sent Kisara back to town under the cover of night.
You do realize that she was searching for you all this time, right?
I wonder why. She never could let things go, ever since we were kids. Maybe she was keeping an eye on you all because she thought you might cause trouble. I wouldn't be surprised.
Do we need to be worried about her? She could easily report us.
Even if we could have kept her here, it would have just raised more suspicion. Besides, I
It's
want
just
to
me,
believe in
though.
her.
More leaps of faith, huh?
Like the hair and everything.
Once we make our move, I'll send Zare to come fetch you again. Until then, stay close and try not to wander off too far.
Guess we're waiting on word from Miguel for the time being.
Let's go out somewhere then. Twiddling my thumbs isn't my style.
I know he said it's necessary, but are we sure Miguel's plan is a good idea?
I mean, just because we came expecting a fight doesn't mean we have to have one.
If Miguel is right about Dohalim, we may have no reason to fight. Dohalim may have found a way to build a future where Dahnans and Renans can live alongside each other in peace.
Yeah, I guess that may be true, but I'm still not sure about this. I just can't bring myself to trust a Renan. I really don't understand what's going through Miguel's head. And as for him and Kisara,
He said they were siblings, right? But things seemed kinda awkward between them. I was an only child, so I never had to deal with that kind of stuff.
Is their situation really that different from ours?
I mean, I guess not, but
The reality is that we don't know what's true and what isn't about Menancia yet. Until we know that for sure, let's not pass judgment one way or another, okay?
yeah, okay. That's fair enough, I guess.
What a forward-thinking and progressive protagonist.
So let me ask you something, Rinwell. Hootle and Miguel's cat are both animals native to Dahna, right?
Right. And Zoogles definitely aren't.
Well, duh. Those things are too hideous to be from here. Not that owls are any better.
Hey,
Ah, ow! Ow! I take it back! I love owls! Owls are the best! I swear!
Hootle's pretty cute, I'll admit. But I've also been rather partial to cats, too. What about you, Shion?
Huh? Who? Me? Well, I guess... I like them both. Nothing. I didn't say anything. Either way, the more I think about it, I've never heard of anyone keeping Zoogles as pets.
Is it because Renans only use them for practical purposes?
Yeah, that could be the reason. They were originally created to serve as beasts of burden, so to speak.
Hey, can you guys quit standing around and get him to leave me alone? I'm begging you!
this game's very silly. Meow, says the cat. Now jump. I'll steal all your fruity pebbles. Ooh, it was a good treat. There's so many cats here. So is this down in the back end of that quarry from earlier?
I hate camping out.
Okay. Yeah. Die.
This will be a delicious piece of cake!
Stop.
Well, we're on the home stretch now.
Don't take your eyes off the prize.
I'm quite aware without you.
Coming through!
Oh, I didn't know if I was gonna get it for a second there.
Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Sucked by Adus.
Not a chance! It's over! Great!
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
Die.
My fists are crushing it out there.
Gotta break through! Here I come!
Glacial Spear. Here's the eagle.
Take this!
You got glacial. Are those arms even active? In here.
No escape!
In here.
Be still! It's over!
Healing circle.
We did it!
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
Take
You
this!
see what happened there as you crossed me? Shouldn't have done that.
Leave the enemy's arc to me.
Be still!
No complaints here.
Stardust!
Arrow through. I can do this all day.
Take this! You're finished!
Mega ray. No complaints from me.
I don't want to do too much grinding here. I'm gonna just find my way back into town. Kill a few of these guys. But I'm a little pressed for time today, my lovelies.
Take this!
Glacial Spear. Here's the evil. Lightning orb.
Ah.
Come on, it's over!
Freezing storm.
Be still! It's over! Take this! We've turned the tables on him.
There are still more left.
Oh, how the turntables.
Nicely
Spread
done.
them monkey cheeks. Down we go. This way. Entrance. He did the mash. He did the monkey mash.
It's over!
Oh,
Take this! Sword Rain Alpha! Lightning Thrust! Lunar Rondo!
Do it! Get toasty!
Burn strike.
Right, next one.
that's just the coolest shit.
Fantastic. Great. Amazing.
Flaw, I'm trying to focus.
You're most comfortable at a range, aren't you?
Wish they were all that easy.
Yeah, I think we might be getting too strong.
Isn't that good?
Play along, would you?
Nah. You said weird. I sneak by? Nope.
Let's dispose of the trash.
It's over!
Not on my watch.
No thanks.
You're mine!
Whatever you do, just stay away from the sword.
Burn!
Healing arm. Lightning orb.
Now I can let loose.
Do it. Glimmer dragon.
Now!
Do it.
My turn!
Air thrust.
That's really good timing.
Looks like we won.
Hey, baby.
All right. Right.
Oh.
Whew. I don't sense any more enemies.
I would hope not. I like this town. There it is.
What's this thing?
New Final Fantasy XIV expansion releases soon. I keep meaning to play more to get caught up, but it's hard to find the time these days. I would play it on stream just to get the time in, but I feel like it'll be boring everyone. Because I don't do rating or anything like that.
Good. There you are.
You people again. You shouldn't be loitering around here. Don't force me to arrest you.
Think we've established you couldn't even if you wanted to.
What?
Law, quit it. We're not here to argue with you, Captain. We've got something to deliver to you. Here.
That's... That bracelet. Is that my brother's? Why are you giving this to me? I can't help but wonder what my brother is planning with all this.
I'm not sure. That said, I think he was being sincere about everything he told us back there. I've met a lot of good people fighting to liberate Dana. And I got the same feeling from Miguel that I did from all of them. I think we can trust him. I think you're a good person too. Otherwise you would report on us and the Gold Dust Cats, right?
What makes you think I won't?
Because Miguel trusts you. And that's enough for me to trust you too.
You're a pretty unusual guy, Alphen. Do you go around acting like that everywhere you liberate people?
What do you mean?
Sorry, forget it. It's nothing.
Okay. Anyway, I think we'll find out more about what Miguel's planning soon enough. All we can do now is wait and see what happens.
I guess so.
I guess we just wait for things to kick off.
Yeah, looks like we'll be staying at the inn another night.
Leap. Leap. Oh, can't jump that fast. Make any new weapons? Oh, no, no. Do we have any good enhanced accessories I can make? I kind of feel like my equipment is stagnated.
Oh, it's Zare!
Hold on. She's got something tied to her collar.
Oh, she left.
It happens tomorrow. They want us to meet in that underground quarry.
Then we should prepare while we still can. We'll spend the night here at the inn again. Well, this is it.
Yeah. What angle is the Lord gonna take?
That depends on Miguel. Let's hurry to the quarry.
Next petition! Step forward!
My lord, please hear my humble request.
Who goes there? Halt! Is that Magal? The traitor?
Guards! Don't let him get any closer! His Excellency's life is in grave danger! Kill them all at once!
Wait.
Stay back, Your Excellency. It's too dangerous.
Enough. He cannot harm me. Nor, I think, does he intend to do so. Isn't that right, Miguel?
Indeed it is, Lord Dohalim.
I have heard many a rumor about you, but I suppose we'll have more time for those later. You have made some rather interesting friends.
He has something he wishes to show you. We are here to make sure he does.
And what could that be?
Please, my lord, you needn't give these miscreants the time of day. I shall personally...
Silence, Kelzelik. I wish to speak with them. Please, you were saying.
It's what's in there, my lord. Have you ever walked all the way through the quarry, my liege? Right to the other side?
Now that you mention it, I don't believe I have. It's a den and medical facility of some kind, is it not?
I think you need to see for yourself, my lord. All I ask is that you witness this before you pass judgment upon me.
Then witness it I shall. Kisara? This man is your brother, correct? I would like to ask that you personally escort me while in there.
Razzle dazzle. Hey.
I should warn you, what lies ahead is fraught with danger. You should all take care and stay on your guard as we proceed.
Danger? What could be so dangerous about it? It's a regular workplace, isn't it?
You'll see. Please, I ask only that you trust me.
Sounds like you all need to rethink your medical facilities around here. Hospitals are supposed to be safe.
Quite. Kisara, let's see what they have to show us, shall we?
As you wish, my lord.
Your strength is appreciated. With you, we can all breathe a little easier.
I didn't realize you held my strength in such high regard.
I meant what I said before. Anyone who tries to fight you will have a hard time of it. How long have you been wielding that enormous shield?
Ever since my first job as a guardsman. Our duty was to stop any attack dead in its tracks, then take all that momentum and turn it right around to smash the attacker.
But why bother blocking in the first place? Wouldn't it be better to just dodge the attack and hit back immediately?
Try doing that when you've got someone standing behind you that you need to protect. This shield is a symbol of our conviction as guardsmen. Every time we successfully block an attack, our fighting spirit only grows stronger.
So what you're saying is that, unlike Law, you can actually take a hit.
I'm right here!
Remnants from hell?
This area right here is where the real Heart of Darkness used to lie in Menancia. It wasn't unusual for the holes we dug in this earth to become our graves, and for the stones we mined to serve as our tombstones.
That's right. I can remember it
Oh,
so clearly.
extra more. Thank you for watching.
I remember how the adults used to describe this place. Like it was setting foot in the gaping maw of a monster. But anyway, that's all history now.
It is. All the bloodstains on the rocks, the still air, the constant stench of death. We're very lucky that it's all in the distant past. The smell of sweat and debris still hangs in the air. But at least now the Dahnans of Menancia can live with joy in their hearts. And it's you that we have to thank for this, Lord Dohalim. We would never have come so far if it wasn't for you.
You stopped the Grinch from stealing Christmas.
Miguel, why bring all of this up now? What exactly is the point?
I just wanted to remind us. I think it's important that we remember how precious the rights we enjoy under his lordship's grace truly are.
But I still don't get why...
You'll understand soon enough. For now, I simply want you to keep what I've said in mind as we continue our journey.
It's not a treasure chest, that's just some shells. Down we go. I don't know what these things are. Kind of air purifier, maybe? Would make sense down in a mine shaft.
It's teeming with Zeugles. Are they kept here as some kind of deterrent?
Not that I know of. This is where the spirit vessel is housed, so it's no place for beasts. What's going on? Where are all the laborers?
You're the only one who doesn't seem in the least bit surprised. Perhaps you'd care to enlighten us?
All in due course, my lord. But first, just a little bit further. Once we reach our destination, everything will become clear soon enough.
Fine. As you wish.
I bet you the nastier Renans have just been throwing dissidents down in the hole.
I noticed your shield just appears out of nowhere whenever you need to use it, just like Shion and her gun.
Does it use the same Renin transferal technology too? Don't you need astral energy in order to use that?
You do. Obviously, I can't cast arts myself, but I'm equipped with a device that has the necessary energy charged into it. As long as I'm using the device, I can call forth my shield whenever I like.
Equipment charged with astral energy isn't all that rare.
So basically, there's nothing special about Renin technology that prevents Dahnans from using it?
No. But as you might expect, normally they'd never be given any of it in the first place.
It's not as if just anybody gets to have it here. You need to earn Lord Dohalim's trust before you're allowed access to it.
What makes you so sure he's not bribing you?
Rinwell.
I'm
It's literally
just being
right there.
honest. It's not normal.
I can understand why you'd be skeptical. However, Elda Menancia truly has transformed and evolved from the sort of realm it once was.
Yes, she's right. And that's exactly why
Miguel?
Sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. I'll explain more once we arrive at our destination.
You're being cagey, little shit. Let's murder rock monsters. Or cutscene again.
Wow.
Oh, okay.
If you're being charged, give me a shout.
Right. Thanks for the help.
Far enough! You have to aim for the bright area on their back.
Leave the charge.
Go for the weak point.
I'll stop its charge.
Thanks, Kisara.
Far enough. Leave the charges to me.
No escape! Glimmer Flame! You're mine! I'm on your finish!
Now I'm real mad!
Ah.
You're mine! Flaming Thrust!
Eagle Thrust!
Sword Rain Alpha! I'll finish you here and now! Take this!
I'll crush you!
Law is cool. I might actually switch him out for Kisara though. I think I'll give it a try. I do like Law, but he's a little bit obnoxious in how often he does that.
I wonder if we can make new weapons with this.
I hate those things. They're so irritating.
There.
Why is it so open back?
All right.
Let's get rid of these
I won't forgive you.
assholes.
I'm only getting started. This one's mine. None shall escape my judgment. They may look cute stuff, but they're vicious.
Blind freak! Why can't they just sit still?
Sion, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done.
Here I come!
Here's the spear. Here's the evil here. Now, freeze Lancer. This ends now.
Consider yourself finished!
Lightning can dash
Wrecked.
us up.
You're mine!
Thunder blow. I can do it. More where that came from.
Everyone still in one piece?
Yep. I barely worked up a sweat.
Why, who would have thought that in an underground mine you would start getting some good mining materials? Ooh, free money. No. This is Jello. Do it. I'm not exactly sure how that works.
Didn't know you could use arts like that.
Yeah, but still.
This is...
Alright, let's keep this murder train moving.
Right, here goes!
Going in. Glacial spear.
You're finished!
It's a duel. Raging cascade.
Here I come! Aim for the weak spot!
Flame of fury. Burning strike.
Going in.
It's over! One more! Sword Lane Alpha! Be still!
It's a wind. Turn away. Light has danced in the wind.
Here I come! Strike!
Annihilation. I'll be hitting target play. Burning strike.
Glacial
Ow.
It's over! Sword Lane Alpha!
Frozen.
hammer.
Oh, that's dope! That was awesome! Yeah. Let's just make her tanky as shit. She has like a perfect guard skill.
Nicely done.
Oh, this turned me right the hell around.
How long have they been mining this place out?
Since before I was born. Or so they tell me. Probably for decades.
That long? I'm impressed the place has never caved in during all that time.
Well, it's easy to not cause cave-ins when you're not brutally stupid. There's planning for that kind of thing. It's not like they're mining ores out or anything. They're just throwing rocks in. So you can really just kind of hollow it out evenly and specifically. Making sure support structures are placed where they need to be. It's just fucking cool.
Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Everybody okay?
Why are all of her specials just dope? Shut up. Shut up.
Hey,
I
look at
hate
that.
you. Oh.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Denied!
Well, you did not hit the enemy I wanted you to.
Be careful, everyone. This one isn't normal. Aim for the weak spot. You're mine!
You're on!
Soaring Alpha! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Firmament render!
No! Not a chance! Ha! You're finished! This one keeps charging us!
That's what I should
Thank you.
Get behind me!
Got it! I'll leave it to you!
In here!
Tiger
More
Blade!
for the sky pile! A whirling struggle!
You're mine!
Music is there!
Soaring Alpha!
Tiger Blade!
Raging cascade!
You're mine! Soaring
Make it
Alpha!
rain!
Lightning
Big
Crow!
Frozen!
Hammer!
Oh, it just disappeared.
With this, I can become even stronger.
That was like a super rare enemy, I guess. Oh my gosh, it set my thing all the way up.
An opponent like this should be easy. You're finished!
Not on my watch!
No escape! Slash!
Make it rain!
Dance in the wind!
You're mine!
Field!
You're finished!
Annihilation!
Swallow Blade! Try this!
Magic Blade!
Sphere!
Pierce evil!
Take this!
Freeze
It's
Lancer!
over! Lightning
Now!
Thrust! Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion.
I'm right behind that tight little bum. I don't think I'm gonna make it to another enemy in time. I'll probably make it to these ones. Yee!
Hi, Hoodle!
Here I come! Sword Rain Alpha! Try harder! My turn! Thrust! Sword Rain Alpha! Lightning Thrust! Lunar Rondo! You're mine! Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Dance in the wind!
I would like to see some of the other ones, like with Shion.
Sword Rain Alpha!
Well then, let's keep moving.
Yeah.
Gotta break through!
Here I go!
This one's
You're
mine!
Dance in the wind!
This one's mine!
Sword Rain Alpha! Are those rocks?
Tiger
Take
Blade!
this! You're finished! Sword Rain Alpha! Splash!
Far enough! I owe you that!
Oh, I thought that would have stopped that.
You're finished!
That's lame.
Tiger Blade!
Take this! Strike! You're mine!
Tiger Blade!
That hurts.
It's over!
It's weakened.
Coming through!
I'm gonna kill it.
Now! Scarlet and... The true power of the blazing sword.
It's
That's
only
the
as
power of the
strong as
Keyblade.
one who wields it.
You truly mean that? Thank you.
Well, this place is huge. Right.
No choice.
Going in.
That was a shot. Piercing blow.
It would have been really cool if you didn't just whiff entirely.
They fall. Tiger blade.
Aim for the weak spot. Take this! Sword Rain Alpha! Swallow Blade! Be still!
That's it.
Take this!
Tiger blade. Ready to go.
Sword Rain Alpha!
Laser steel. Tiger blade.
Take this! It's over! Explode turret! Now, while it's reeling!
Take it down.
Falling storm.
Barely a blip on our radar.
Oh gosh, this
Place is a lot more complicated than I expected.
chain it set me on.
Seriously? Is this a joke?
Not on my watch.
Look sharp.
Here I come! It's over! Be still! Take this! Sword Rain Alpha!
Do it. Tiger blade. Shion.
Here we go.
Prepare to crumble.
Oh, that's also awesome.
This one's mine.
Here I come!
Dazzling spin. Make it
Swallow
rain.
Blade!
I'm practically unstoppable.
You're not even participating.
Are you on alert for your brother? You needn't worry so much. He's not the type of man to act rashly.
Oh, whoops.
Right.
Well. Make it. Nope, didn't make it.
No choice! Take this! It's over!
Consider arts were interrupted.
Sword Rain Alpha!
Tiger blade.
Mirage!
Eh,
It's over!
the heck just happened?
Here I come! It's over! Sword Rain Alpha! Flaming thrust! No escape!
Nicely done.
Oh no, I'm not in a hurry anymore. So I guess that's what the shiny enemies do. Whoops. I don't know that I wanted to be here yet.
Right, here goes!
I would like to be able to explore this whole area.
It's over! Burn in hell! Sword Rain Alpha!
I'll stop your movement.
And I'll stop your life!
Yo!
Escape! Swallow Blade! Be still!
Tiger blade. Make it rain.
Sword Rain Alpha!
Far enough.
You're mine!
Dazzling spin.
Time to steal some hurt!
Do it.
Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone.
I'm ready for the next battle.
Assuming that's like the end area. I would like to. Well, I guess I'm stuck. Wait. Get out over here. I want to check out these blocked off areas that I didn't do before. I'm not sure how that disperses a gas. Is that just meant to be a way through? And I just went around?
Take things off. I'm only getting started. Tiger blade.
I'm not done! Swallow Blade! Sword Rain Alpha!
Tiger Blade!
Take this! You're finished!
This one's mine!
Swallow Blade!
I'm struggling a bit with the timing on that.
This one's all mine! You're finished! It's over!
Make it
Sword Rain
right.
Alpha!
I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your life!
I do like to think that when Law kicks them, they just explode.
I need to be stronger.
Okay. Oh, how do we get that? So there must be some way up to the top. All these ladders I haven't climbed. It may just lead right up to it. Abandon, I am a fool. Give me your stuff. Is this in like a bird's nest? There's no one here performing manual labor to get the stones out. And where are they coming from? That's bird poops. There's birds in here. I'm a little confused about that. What is that for? Probably in my best interest to give somebody some jelly.
Hi, Hoodle! A freezing storm! Lightning condensed!
You're mine!
Thunder tornado!
Here I come! You're finished! Sword Rain Alpha! Try this! Infernal aim for the weak spot!
There! Take this! Here! This is it! One with the Netherite! By the power of water! Where would that come from?
You're finished! Sword Rain Alpha! Strike!
A freezing
Tiger
storm!
Blade!
I'm not done! Strike!
Ice tornado!
Tiger Blade!
Infernal
Kill myself for this one.
Stay away from my friend! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
I'll be with darkness!
I'm not done! Mirage!
Resuscitation!
Sword Rain Alpha!
I don't have much left!
Hey, Lex! I'll show you just how strong my arms really
Be
are!
still!
Here's the hit!
Move this!
Ow.
Take this!
This one's
We
mine!
did it!
Here's the hit!
I've never seen Ridwell do this.
Now!
Do her thing. Do the
I'll
thing.
take it from
See
here.
it.
Let's see how you handle this! Deus Roar!
Neat.
I gave that one everything I had!
Oh,
This'll make us even more formidable.
that was a good use. given the likelihood of a boss fight soon. I shan't be foolish going into this. I'll just be dumb and bumble around because I'm lost. Does anybody else here watch Ordinary Sausage? I find the best part of my day now is just watching him make sausages out of bizarre things.
Take this! It's over! Sword Rain Alpha! No escape! Sword Rain Alpha! Here I come!
Stay here! I'll be saving this one!
Here I come!
This one will work!
Slash!
I'm all stopped now with that hit!
Take this!
That was neat.
Nice. No scratches on my shield or my armor.
Bruh. It kind of feels like you're not doing your job. Nothing to collect around here?
Looks like we've arrived.
This is the way to the medical facility, right?
You'll see. Let's keep going.
You've fallen into my trap. Then I play Pot of Greed, which allows me to draw 3 additional cards from my deck. Wow.
So there really is an underground lake here. Tell me, where is the medical facility?
It's not here. In fact, it never even existed in the first place.
But I've seen people carried in here with my own eyes. Where could they have all gone?
The answer is right in front of you. You need but open your eyes.
What do you mean?
Are you trying to say that they all drowned in this lake?
No. They're just what you see before you. What's left when matter ceases to be matter. Perhaps the scale is throwing you off. Let me show you what I'm getting at.
What?
No way. It can't be.
So then, this entire lake is...
Yes. All this is the Hollowing.
I still don't follow, Miguel. What happened to your hand? And what is this hollowing you speak of?
This is what I wanted to show you, my lord. When a life form's drained of its astral energy, its physical form breaks down completely, a death leaving no physical remains. All that's left is a reflective substance, the only proof that matter once existed at all. That hollowing is the substance that fills this lake.
This whole lake. How many people? How many Dahnans?
You actually expect me to believe all that? That an astral arts illiterate Dahnan would know of this unseen atrocity? And that I, a Renan lord, would have no knowledge?
I have one last piece of evidence, Lord Dohalim. This is a fruit of Helgen. The cause
I was
of
gonna
all
kill
of this.
himself.
What are you doing, Miguel?
Here is your proof, my lord. Proof of the bounds of your knowledge. Proof of the countless Dahnan deaths under your watch. No, they were not merely deaths. Those Dahnans were completely erased. And now, the only testament is that lake of hollowing.
Miguel!
Someone close to you is behind all of this. This person is amassing huge amounts of astral energy. You have to stop them. You're the only one who can prevent Menancia from returning to the living hell that it was once before. I beg you, for the future of the utopia you have created, please stop them. Don't let your dream die just as it's become a reality.
Wait a minute, I don't know if I...
Miguel! Miguel! Miguel!
Forgive me, Kisara. I'm sorry. It was the only way I could open his eyes. I didn't have much time left anyway. Please, help our Lord Dohalim to make our greatest dream a reality.
Miguel! Miguel!
Stop! Stop! That voice! Make it stop!
What is this? His master core is going berserk.
Just give me some Wukong vibes.
Miguel! Miguel!
I know all you want is peace, but we need your help. We gotta get him under control.
Damn! As if he wasn't already strong enough!
Pray forgive me this, my lord.
Lightning orb! Lightning condemned! Mega red! Thunder wave! Wait! That rock is huge!
Watch out, everyone!
Lightning orb!
Dog.
Lightning condemned! Going in! Glacier
Sword Rain Alpha!
First aid! Shiny Supernova! Raging Cascade! Piercing Red!
Can I knock him down? Nope.
Lightning condemned! Hear me! Fury! Burning! Glacier Spear! Pierce Evil!
God damn, he hurts.
I'll heal you all!
Try harder! Take
Here's a healing arm. This one's mine.
Try harder! My turn!
One more. Tiger Blade. Falling storm. Lightning orb. Here's a roar.
Try harder! My turn!
Thunderblade.
Oh goddamn! Whoa!
Here I come!
Freeze Lancer.
Look out for the charge attack.
Nothing gets through me. This I swear.
Flaming meteor.
Oh, I should have used
I was overconfident.
Stay away from my friend!
God damn, he hurts.
It's over! Try this! Infernal Torrent!
Here, let me help.
Sword Rain!
None shall escape.
No, thank you, sir. Oh, it didn't work.
Can't move!
No further.
Wumpy!
Stop moving!
Get him back!
Please forgive me.
You're finished! Rising Phoenix!
Freeze Lancer. If it's in the
I just missed entirely with that, didn't I?
You're finished!
Raging Thank you.
This isn't looking good! Try harder! My turn!
Will this help?
Try harder! Strike!
Healing circle. Thank you.
Oh my god.
Look sharp.
I owe you one!
Look sharp.
Here I come! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone.
Searing flame! Lightning
This one's
blast!
mine.
Thunder!
It's over!
Tiger Blade!
Dodge, please! Oh god. It just wouldn't let me move at all.
Not done yet!
Oh, Shion's down. That's bad news.
A new lease on life.
Try harder! Not a chance! No escape! Take this!
This one's mine.
I'm not done! Slack!
This one's mine. One more. Tiger Blade.
Infernal Torrent!
This one's mine.
Oh, I'm gonna let her work. I wanna see what her thing does. Oh, she have a little AoE heal? That's pretty nice.
I'll take you all on.
Yo!
Flare Demolition.
That was pretty wild.
On guard.
You picked the wrong fight! You're mine! Is this it?
Huh?
I let my guard down.
Vanquish darkness. Searing flame. Reload. Divine streak. Annihilation. Searing flame. Reload. Another ammo.
Thank you, sir. Another one of these. Please use that immediately.
I'll bring you back from death's abyss. Arrow Squall! Please. Resuscitation! Here's a healing art.
Thank you.
Hey, that...
I wonder if this works. No. I'll go ahead and use, I'll give us a little treat.
Prepare to crumble!
Now, take it.
You all right? What was that just now? I understand this is a lot for you to take in, but Miguel trusted you.
Impossible. I have no such power. Truth be told, I never wanted this. I never wanted to be a lord. However, competing for a position in the crown contest was required of me, and in the process, I took the life of a dear friend. The life I took in the bloodshed, the hatred that it earned me. It was far more than I could ever bear. But the screams and tears of the slaves, they would reawaken my memories of that day. The memories of my friend's scream, and the tears of the one who mourned him. I couldn't take it any longer. I didn't want to remember.
So that's it? That's the real reason you freed the Danans? Just so you wouldn't have to listen to their screams?
Wait. So everything you've done...
Precisely. It was simply to distance myself from all the pain and death, all for my own selfish ends. And if it made everyone happy in the process, then that was just an added benefit. Or perhaps I truly did believe in those ideals at one point. But living up to them was never my aim.
Impossible. Your dream of coexistence? The ideals that you always championed?
This luscious booty.
So you're saying that everything you stood for? You're saying it was all just a self-obsessed lie? Tell me it isn't true, Lord Dohalim. Because my brother believed in you in your dream!
Forgive me.
So this is who you really are?
Stop!
Let go! Let me go! Let me go!
It's enough, Kisara!
Let go!
Stop!
I'll tear him apart! I swear I'll...
Are you trying to ignore your brother's dying wish? He entrusted you with his dream!
Just kill me. I'm nothing. I am but a shell of a man now. I'm just a pitiful coward who shrank from his duties. I would only ask that you make it quick.
This man... This is the person my brother died for. And for what? For what? I need you to get out of my sight right now. Go, before I change my mind.
Fucking see ya. Oh boy.
Are you feeling any better?
Fucking no.
Yeah, a little. Thanks.
What are we gonna do now?
I still have unfinished business with Dohalim.
He's a world away from the Lord Balseph was. There's no need for us to fight him, Shion.
In case you've forgotten,
Guys, I think something's going on outside.
Remember how there was like a guy who was stealing power?
Kisara! There you are!
What's happening?
Kelzelik has started an insurrection. He's driving all of the Danans out of the palace.
What? Has he lost his mind? What about Lord Dohalim?
We don't know where he is, Captain. We thought maybe you would.
No, I don't. I haven't seen him since we were inside the quarry.
Damn. Well, either way, I wouldn't go near the palace. Any suspected Renan sympathizers are being arrested on sight. This whole thing is a powder keg about to explode. Best prepare for the worst.
I'm gonna go make a ramen packet.
I guess not all of the Renans here like the idea of coexisting with the Danans after all.
So this is it. This is the real Menancia.
Are you giving up?
Gonna sit there like a bitch.
On what? This realm is already finished. It perished along with my brother's dream.
That's a shame. And I guess all the people who believed in that dream are on their own out there, aren't they? Not all of the Renan sided with Kelzelik.
We don't know that yet.
There's still hope, Kisara. Your brother's dream is only dead when there's nobody left who believes in it. Am I wrong?
Besides, you're hot and blonde and have to be in the party.
You're right. I'm going to the palace. I need to see what's happening there with my own eyes.
The blonde argument always gets him.
What are you all doing?
I thought it was pretty clear. We're coming with you.
I appreciate the thought, really. But there's no need for you all to get involved in this.
Dohalim said it himself, right? All of us, we're liberators.
Thank you.
Will things be okay in the city?
I'm concerned about that as well. But for now, let us get to the palace.
For now, let's take a nap. Yes. Yo? Yes.
Right. We'd best clamp down on things at the source.
Looks perfect and tastes just as good.
The fact the enemy's holding themselves up tells me they're not.
We have to stop Sir Kelzelik.
Don't you think it's about time you drop the sir?
He always treated us Danans with such warmth and kindness. Did he have such bad intentions all along? I just can't bring myself to believe it.
Forget about intentions. We should assume he's the one who's behind all these incidents. It's not surprising to me that there are Renans in Menancia who resent Dohalim, but I didn't expect one would be so close to him.
Yes, I suppose you're right. I guess all of us here in Menancia are still some way off from being a truly united realm, aren't we?
Are you going to be okay, Kisara?
I don't know, but I definitely don't want things to end like this. Please, lend me your strength.
Of course. Anyone who tries to oppress others is our enemy, and we'll gladly stand against them. Besides, I want to believe that this realm really can do better too.
Together, we can stop global warming.
I thought we'd see fighting throughout the city, but it's dead quiet.
Either Dohalim's allies have been arrested, or they're keeping a low profile.
Meaning the rebels are occupying the palace? Then let's hurry up and kick those bastards out.
Bingo Pego. Is this a dungeon now? Did they dungeonify this place?
This place is awfully quiet for a siege palace.
Such a huge place is spooky without all those people here.
They're probably waiting to ambush us.
With so few Renans
Indeed.
here, I guess this is what it's like when the Danans are expelled and the ruling minority are all that's left.
We're
My
going
money's
to
on them
kick
using
their
Zeugles
asses.
to even the odds.
I don't even see any Danan guardsmen.
The fact that they're not at their stations tells me they really have been driven out. We all swore an oath of loyalty to Lord Dohalim. My fellow guards wouldn't abandon their post lightly.
Speaking of which, where the heck is he?
How could this be happening?
Any idea where we should go in the main building?
Let's try the Lord's chamber.
Worth a shot.
All right. How dare!
Hey Law, you can bust that wall open, can't you?
I was about to say.
Well, let's give it a try and find out!
You sure about that? From what I hear, that thing can stop even a cannonball.
On second thought, let's see.
Kisara, do you have any idea just what Kelzelik might be planning at the palace?
It's hard to say. I've never seen him use any powerful arts, and I don't think he's particularly skilled with any weapons either. However, I have noticed him accompanied by something strange from time to time.
What kind of strange?
I don't know. I couldn't see anything with him, but I could sense something was there. Probably some sort of Zoogle.
An invisible Zoogle?
We'd better be careful in any case. I'd rather we not find out after it jumps us and tries to rip our throats out.
The invisible swordsman.
Seriously? Is this a joke?
Try this!
I can read your moves like a book.
I see one, We got flyers!
I've got this! Let a marksman handle it!
All yours! You're mine! We're not finished! You're mine! Be still! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Will this help? Vanquish darkness!
Take this!
Thanks, Shion.
Divine streak!
This should come in handy when crafting weapons.
Astral ass. Oh, what's up?
I'll do my best.
That's my cue! Who wants to run this?
Shut him down! Here I come!
Astral energy!
Say no more!
Say no more, fam.
You're finished! Sword Rain Alpha!
Oh, right at the butt crack.
Our work is done here. Let's move.
Ever been
Right
sliced from
behind you,
ass
Shion.
to neck?
I think this is a key to the noble room of the castle.
A noble what?
The room at the northern end of this floor. Maybe the release mechanism is in there.
You know, the more I think about it,
This place has Rudy Tooty point and shooties.
Rising storm!
Sword Rain Alpha! Be still!
Watch for their ranged attack.
Bring him down! You picked the wrong fight!
Ice tornado!
Sword Rain Alpha! Be still! Take this! It's over! Mirage! It's over! Be still!
It's always fun to just bully the last dude.
Barely a blip on our radar.
Staff quarters, barracks. What's up, nerds?
Out of our way!
You got spirit! Done!
None shall like a true gunslinger around here.
It's over!
Hey, here comes! Hands in the wind! Air thrust!
He told me to go to the HE double hockey sticks. I don't like this man.
I'm practically unstoppable.
Let's dispose of the trash.
For my lord! It's over! Sword Rain Alpha! Lightning thrust! It's over!
You think that shield will save you?
I see one, eh? Eat him!
Its armor's too strong.
Be my guest! Try this! We're not finished! Kisara! Commander
strike blow!
Nicely done.
Actually, reminds me, I haven't, man, he's got quite a bit. Whoops. Back in, please. What's this? Boost down into, okay. I don't know that I'm particularly interested in those.
Ah, shit.
I won't forgive you!
Now you'll
It's over! More with that
I won't show you any mercy!
I never miss! Now!
Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix strike blow! A whirling circle.
Just because I don't like you.
It's over!
Freeze Lancer!
All right. There are enemy forces here, too?
They must be predicting our movements and deploying accordingly.
So... they figured we were coming all along, is that it?
Right.
Right.
Let's steal her lingerie. Or her pork din din. Oh, hey, I missed this the first time. Oh, because it wasn't there the first time.
Looks like some solid equipment.
That'll be good for you. You know what? I do like the Sin Cleaver stuff, but I want to wear this. I do feel like the glasses work really well. Whoops. She doesn't have a whole lot that I like. Put glasses over her glasses. You're gonna be a cat girl. You're gonna be a cat grill. What does the peach gel do? You know what? Kisara's a little low. And it goes to waste if we can't use it anyway. Beep. Milk. I know that Iron Mask shit feels like forever ago.
An opponent like this should be easy.
I see one, eh?
It's go time! Take down their defenses! On my lord! We're not finished! You're finished!
Here goes!
Here it goes! It's over!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion.
What do we got? It's locked. It's locked.
That's far enough!
Now you'll learn! You picked the wrong fight!
So much for talking it out!
You damn
I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your life!
May 1,000 gales tear you apart!
Fair enough!
Hailing
Didn't mean to do that.
Take this! It's over!
Here goes! Tempest Whirl!
It's over!
Close flight!
Ridwell!
Frozen!
Hammer!
Hey! Poodle's quivering! I think we're about to be real lucky!
With what?
Right, here goes!
Not on my watch! Here
Damn it! Swordblade Alpha! Flaming Blast! I'm not done!
You'll pay for what you did! Mega Ray! Arrow Squall!
Blue escape! An astral art?
That's my cue!
Mega Ray!
Shut him down! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Dance in the
Glacial
wind!
Spear.
More Breeze Lancer!
Nice. No scratches on my shield or my armor.
Up!
Out of my way!
Engaging! Swordblade Alpha! Fire in the hole! I'm going in! Bring him down! You're mine! Straight up! Need a report! Not today! Take this! Swallow Blade!
Alright, well. Yeah, there it is. I can already do that. Can I sack even more to do that? Alright, so which ones do the Flaming Edge Burst? There was one... Is it an aerial one? Can't even do that
Don't
yet.
get complacent.
My comrades, in the event of an emergency, you are to disengage the barriers and go provide support. You know which room the release mechanism is in. Do not forget to retrieve the key from the office.
Is that some kind of note the rebels left?
Hey, it mentions the release
Triangle office.
mechanism we're looking for. But
This isn't enough to go on. Out of my way!
You got spirit!
not on my watch! Astral energy.
Yeah.
Here I go.
Finching, Linnet, bird, nightingale. Where did you go? My friend, he was a yote.
Consider yourself finished.
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you,
Frontier
Shion.
mats, I guess. Do I need to go downstairs? It's locked. Can't go downstairs. Green finch and linnet bird, nightingale, blackbird, how is it you sing? Yee!
Get lost.
Here I come! Bring him down! Tornado Alpha! Swallow Blade!
You'll have no mercy.
It's over! Release! Fire in the hole! Lightning thrust!
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion.
I didn't fill it up all the way. Kinda up. The office is right here. So get the key from the office, but then that brought me to the noble's room. Shouldn't have anything in it. That's the guard room. Not done dealing with you nerds. I believe I checked this room already. Yeah. Disengage spares whether you know it from the release mechanism, and do not forget to retrieve the key from my office. Oh good, they're mowing the lawn. That'll only be incredibly irritating. What's this? Why, it's a chair. Nah, I don't need it right now. What's up, guys?
Right, here goes! Bring him down! It's over!
Falling storm. Raging storm. No, we're not getting. Glacial spear. Now. This ends now.
Consider yourself finished!
Whomp them both. Yeah!
Seems about right to me.
Nothing in here. Well, that's suspicious.
Let's dispose dispose of the trash.
Lightning save you! My deal! Try harder!
Tiger Blade! Take my revenge on you!
Engaging!
Lightning Orb! Air Thrust! First aid! Law! Demon's Descent!
Flashing Fang!
Here, let me help. Going in.
It's almost Be my guest!
I'll be saving this one.
Here I come!
Tornado!
Finish! Fire support!
Here's a healing grenade.
Ow.
I owe you one.
Here goes! Now! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion.
$10. Commerce with Mahagsar grows more inscrutable by the day. We send vast quantities of resources, but only receive a pittance of dodgy goods in return. Is his lordship aware of
So
this?
what is Mahagsar exactly?
One of the 5 realms of Dana. From the sound of it, Kelzelik had some dealings with them.
No, this is suspicious. The fact that that was so heavily guarded. Bye. Whoops.
Little help!
You're mine!
Scion Instinct!
I'm not done! It's over! Lightning thrust! It's over!
Lightning Fury! Here!
You're mine!
Spear!
Fire support! Swordling Alpha!
Freeze Laser!
Astral Arts?
That's my cue! This is it!
Shut him down!
Perfect.
Onward and upward.
What am I missing? The treasury room. Honestly, it would make sense for the mechanism to be in the treasury. I'm like 1,000,000% certain I've checked all these rooms, though. Something's fishy here. It says get the key from his office. Did I miss something? here was a key that led to the noble room. Went to the noble room. They said there was nothing here. We needed to check either the meeting room or the barracks. Here in the meeting room, we find the note. You know which room the release mechanism is in. Do not forget to retrieve the key from my office. This. Once you occupy the palace, engage the barriers, post haste, you know which room to leave the release mechanism in, return the key to the specified cabinet.
Look! Another note from the rebels.
If we combine it with the note we found before, then
That's kind of silly.
there should be a key inside a cabinet in the office.
Great. Let's see if we can find it.
Cabinet. Cabinet.
Even if Dahnans and Renans aren't on completely equal footing here, both sides still cared about each other. And now we have to fight some of those same Renans inside the palace.
Don't forget, we're here fighting to keep what makes this realm so special alive.
Gotta break through! Now you'll learn! Armor won't save you!
That was a hell of a move. Wonder what the conditions for learning these new moves is.
Shut him down!
Do it! Get toasty!
Bird strike!
Once again, incineration wave. Try this though.
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion.
Did that finally get rid of the wall?
To think they would hide it in Lord Dohalim's personal quarters. The nerve of these people.
They won't get away with it for much longer.
That's right. We have to hurry to the Lord's chamber. Let's go.
I'm not done snooping. Sup, nerds?
Well, well, if it isn't the slaves and the traitor. I don't remember giving you permission to enter the palace.
So it's true. You really are the one behind all this, Kelzelik.
I don't remember giving you permission to speak either. Know your place, slave.
Now we see his true colors.
Yeah, a despicable excuse for a human being. Though really, I guess that makes him pretty ordinary, huh?
Are they humans?
Kelzelik, you were Lord Dohalim's most trusted advisor. His closest ally. Why would you betray him?
Don't be a fool. I didn't serve him because I wanted to. I expect a mere slave wouldn't know, but there are many powerful contenders for the position of Lord. A contest of strength determines the one who will be Lord and undisputed ruler of a realm. There is no choice in the selection. If my master had any ambitions of becoming the Sovereign, I would have gladly served him.
But he had no intention of fighting for the crown.
Indeed. Can you slaves even imagine how that looked to the rest of us? Enduring the whims of an ambitionless lord, all we could do was wait for the end as we suffered through our humiliation.
You want suffering? Try being Danon for a day.
So you plotted against Lord Dohalim in secret. And when my brother found out...
And I would do it all again if it meant returning Menancia to its rightful state! A realm where Danons are slaves and Renans their masters. It's the natural order.
Enough! Who are you to decide what is natural or rightful, traitor? Miguel. My brother. He dreamed of building a world free of suffering. He gave his life for that dream. And all you've managed to build is a lake of death! You killed my brother. And now you'll die for it!
Tasty.
My brother's dead because of you!
Why should I concern myself with the passing of one pathetic slave?
Have you no shame?
I'll be saving this way. Careful! We have some kind of camouflage!
You're mine! Aim for the weak spot! You're mine! Destruction!
Here I come! Reload! We got the flame! Searing flame! Reload!
Get your ass out of the wall, please.
Falling storm!
Here I come! It vanished again?
Listen carefully and keep your eyes peeled.
I'll heal you all!
Take this! It's over!
Tiger blade!
Destruction! Try this!
May 1,000 gales carry you to strike!
Blending flash!
That's it!
Take this! Sword Rain Alpha!
Recover!
Destruction! Try this!
Raging cascade!
Blending flash!
Gemini Aqua!
You're mine! You're finished! Take this!
May 1,000 gales carry you to shreds!
Sword Rain Alpha!
Honestly, surprised it took it that long.
Piercing roll!
Hear me! Flame of fury!
Burn down! You're
Here's
all...
a healing art!
Piercing roll!
Shield! I'll fix you up! Raging cascade! Sleep now! Here,
Take this!
lightning
Piercing roll!
You picked the wrong fight! I'm not done!
Thank you.
I'll take you all on! Ha! Flare Demolisher!
Firmament
Wrecked.
Rider! Will this help?
Crescent Moon!
Healing Zone! It's weakened! Come on!
Wreck times 2.
Tiger Blade!
Lightning!
Blending Flash!
I'll bring you back from death!
Here
I'll
I
bring
come!
you back from death!
Shit, Ringmel's dead?
Here, let me help. I still got
I owe you one.
Tiger Blade!
Here I come!
Glacial
You're
Spear!
finished.
Pierce the evil!
Destruction.
Coming sword!
You're mine. You're finished!
Tiger Blade!
Here, let me help.
Here I come!
Appreciate the help.
Cyan is
Luna
Big
Longo.
with darkness! Annihilation! Lightning!
Struck! Try harder! Nonsense! Struck!
I'll heal you now!
You're mine!
Here's the hero!
Stay away from my friend!
I'll bring you back from death's abyss!
Flaming Meteor!
Resuscitation!
The power of
Will
light!
this help? I still got to fight left.
I got you!
It's over! Sword Rain Alpha!
I can't heal you forever!
I owe you one.
This one is mine!
Shiny
Tiger
Silver
Blade!
Here I come!
Dance in the wind! Glacial Spear! Here's the evil now!
Done! Sword Rain
I'll
Alpha!
be radiant!
Here I come! You're
Now!
finished!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Here's a healing art! Lightning field! Where that came from!
Blending
Tiger Blade!
More Suko?
Keep calm and take them down!
This should do it!
Tiger Blade!
You're mine!
Here, let me help!
Destruction! I owe you one.
This one, here it comes! Focus!
On your toes, everyone!
This one keeps charging us!
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me!
Got it! I'll leave it to you! Blue escape!
That's it!
Ice tornado!
Here I come! It's over! Take this! You're finished! Lightning thrust!
Dance in the
Here
wind!
I come!
Freezing
Burn it
storm!
down!
Air thrust! Photon! Dance in the wind! Ice tornado! In here! Now! Kisara! Go for it!
Prepare to crumble!
Raging cascade!
You're mine!
Hear me! Flame of steel! Now for some I never miss! Dance in the wind!
Destruction!
Spirit flash! Hear me!
Make it way!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Dance in the wind! First aid! More for the stockpile! Time to shine! More where that came from! Raging cascade! Not on my watch! Healing
Far
circle!
enough! Appreciate
You're
the help!
mine! It's over!
Thunder field!
Destruction!
Tiger
Blade!
Dance in the wind!
Blending flash!
Sleep now!
Now, while it's reeling!
Take it down!
It's on!
Raging
It's over!
More where that came from!
Here I come!
Flame of fury! Burning strike! Glacial
I'm getting so many
field.
Monster Hunter vibes from this monster
Freeze laser!
that, like, I'm trying to predict movesets of fights from that game, which just don't apply here.
Here I go! I'm raging storm! On guard! Tiger Blade! Gusty nail!
It's gonna attack!
Right, watch out! Dance in the wind! In here! More for the stockpile!
Look sharp!
Raging cascade! In here! More Tiger Blade! Blah, 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 magic! Steel!
Now!
Glacial spear! Pierce evil!
You're mine! You're finished! Sword Rain Alpha! Be still!
I'm almost impressed. I said almost. Don't get carried away.
Ow.
Not on my watch.
Tiger Blade!
Thank you. Lightning orb.
Blending flash!
Crescent moon. Raging cascade.
Tiger Blade!
Lightning. Dance in the wind. I'm out of ammo. Like astral energy.
Far enough!
Instant.
Flaming Meteor!
Supernova. Dance in the wind.
Blending flash!
Glacial spear. Pierce evil. Freeze lancer.
May as well use one of these peach gels that I've been full on for quite a while.
Do it!
It's over. Lightning.
Well, I think.
Tiger Blade!
A new leaf on life.
Ah,
Shield!
it also does that.
Go for it.
Prepare to crumble!
You filthy slaves are despicable.
Your dreams of attaining lordship are no more. Give up, Kelzelik.
Attaining lordship? Ridiculous. Only those who possess a master core can become a lord. What, did you think just anyone could do it?
But then, what were you trying to accomplish with this? Didn't you betray your lord?
Yes, that's true. However, there are other lords.
Other lords? So you mean...
Get fucked.
At last, the truth is revealed.
Dohalim, where have you been this whole time?
Cleaning up. Kelzelik, you've made your last of these.
The fruit of Helgen?
They can't be. You found my production facility?
Correct. And I tore it down. But something still troubles me. It's clear that this is no ordinary fruit. Nor was the equipment used to grow it. You couldn't have done all this without outside assistance. Indeed. Something like this must have come from another realm. Mahag Saar, perhaps?
You actually expect me to talk now? At this point, the contest for the crown will be over soon enough. And you will finally receive the punishment you deserve for your weakness.
I've already received my punishment. May this be my final act, as the Lord of Elder Menancia. Go. To Mahag Saar, Ganath Horrors, wherever you think you'll find a suitable lord.
Not smart to let him go. Gonna warn everyone.
Are you all right with this? He killed your brother after all.
He did. But then I thought, he's nothing more than one common, ordinary Renan. He's not worthy of my time or my anger, right?
So after everything, was the dream of coexisting just a dream?
What is that?
Those are the cheers of the brave Danans who overpowered Kelzelik's forces.
Wait, they challenged the Renans?
Indeed. A militia made up of Danan guardsmen, Renan supporters, and of course, the Gold Dust Cats.
Do we have you to thank for bringing them all together?
Regardless of what your original motivations were, your dream of coexistence saved countless lives. And now, those people out there are fighting to keep that dream alive. That's something real.
Be that as it may, they do so now by their own hands. These people no longer need any lord.
Where are you going?
To put an end to the crown contest. So long as its madness persists, peace will remain ever out of reach. I cannot allow it to continue.
The crown contest impacts far more than just the Danans. You're choosing to fight Lenegis and the entire Empire.
I am well aware. However, if I wish to keep this dream from dying, then I have little choice in the matter. Besides, it's the least I can do.
So you're gonna go out there and make that dream real on your own?
You may be decided on your path, but that doesn't make it any less difficult.
Why not walk that road with us?
Pardon?
You heard me.
Gee,
We're
Billy,
fighting to
your mom
liberate
lets you
the
have
Danans.
2 Renans?
You're fighting for the people of this realm. I'd say we're on the same path, really. It would only make sense for us to walk it together.
Danan dissidents, side by side with a Renan lord? Not the least intriguing invitation I've received. An invitation which would only be proper courtesy for me to accept.
I'll take that as a yes.
Hey, where'd Kisara go? I don't see her anywhere.
Maybe she just needed some time alone. A lot's happened.
That makes sense. She did just lose her brother after all.
We ought to keep moving as well. So long as there are lords who draw breath, we have a mission to complete. Kisara's a big girl. I'm sure she can handle herself. We should hurry on ahead to our next destination.
I guess you're right. And it is a lot safer here than it was. What do you think, Dohalim?
I am not sure I have the right to say anything as far as Kisara is concerned.
Fair enough. Well, I, for one, would like to say goodbye if we get a chance. Let's keep an eye out for her as we leave.
Yo.
What's Kisara going to do now?
I'm sure it's complicated for her.
I haven't gotten to explore this room. I should take the chance. Nothing? No fruity pebbles?
Where did Kisara run off to?
You don't think she took off after Kelzelit, do you?
No. Nagal entrusted her with his dream. She wouldn't do something reckless like that. Right now, I think she just needs time to think. What she does from here on out is up to her. She has to be the one to decide.
All right then. So in each one of the palaces so far, there's been a locked door that I can't open.
There.
You all arrived here from Cyslodia, yes? In that case, you should depart via the south gate, rather than the one you arrived through.
After all that, Kisara never came back to see us.
I'm surprised she slipped away without us noticing. Where would she even go? I hope this place survives. You think the Dahnans and Renans have a chance of getting along? We didn't really do much to change things around here, did we?
This realm had its own walls to overcome. And in the end, it was the people themselves who decided to break them down, without any help from us. I hope they keep going. I really do.
Yeah, well, if you say so, I guess. Huh?
All right. I leave command of the Gold Dust Cats in your hands.
You've got nothing to worry about, Kisara. I'll do your brother proud.
Looks like it's time to go. Take good care of Zare for me. All right, Lagiel?
You've got it. Stay safe, Kisara.
think this means I've got all the party members now.
Did you come to say goodbye?
Actually, I was wondering if you could use another companion.
Huh?
Well, we certainly don't mind you coming along. We just figured you'd stay behind and help rebuild. These people could use you.
I thought much the same thing. However, in the end, something changed my mind. Ever since Miguel died, I've been thinking a lot. About where I went wrong, what I should have done differently. You know, that sort of thing. It's true that our dream of coexistence saved many Dahnan lives, but we were naive and short-sighted. I was so wrapped up in my idea of how things should be that I didn't see the problems that existed right in front of us. I thought we had been given a utopia. And so I never bothered to look too far past its surface. I chose to be ignorant. And because of that, because of me, my brother...
Miguel's death wasn't your fault, Kisara.
Perhaps you're right. But in the end, it was me he entrusted this dream to. I learned that nothing in this life is free, or gained without sacrifice. Now that I know that, I'll just have to figure out what else I don't know.
So, decided to join us?
I have. And hopefully I can continue to
real
protect
Kingdom
Elder
Hearts shit.
Menancia from outside the dream world, for the sake of those still inside.
And here I thought you joined for an opportunity on my life.
That too.
In all honesty, I'm grateful to you. I truly am. I don't blame you for what happened. But I must also leave your service. No longer will I be defined by protecting a Renan Lord. From now on, when I fight to protect my dream. All I ask is that you do your part. That you fight alongside me. Not just for those who used to believe in your dream, but for those that still do. Dohalim.
I understand. I'm no longer a lord anyway.
Well, this crew just gets bigger and bigger. All right, where to, team?
From Mahag Sar, the Valley of the Four Winds.
Bless me. Yeah, boy.
I'm amazed how easily you can move such a giant shield around like it's nothing.
Really? It's not actually as heavy as it looks.
It's really reassuring to have someone like you protecting us, though.
You know, I guess I never realized it before. But looking back, I've always been the sort to put myself in harm's way to protect those around me, even before I joined the Elder Menancia Guard. So in a way, using this shield to keep you all safe feels like it's what I was meant to do.
You don't need to worry about protecting me. I don't plan on relying on you.
That's okay. It doesn't matter if you do or not. I don't protect people because they ask me to. I do it because I want to, and because I think it's the right thing to do. That goes for you too, Dohalim.
Me?
Yes. You see, you and I both want the same thing. We have the same goal. That means it's in my best interest to continue to protect and keep
for
you
fuck's
safe as
sake.
well. Even now.
I'm not sure how much protecting I'll need either, but I appreciate the thought. I'm sure you'll do us proud, Kisara.
Right. You can all count on
Shit.
What was Kelzelik even after in the end?
Isn't it obvious? Clearly he wanted the throne for himself, and was gonna have his goons execute Dohalim to get it.
He had to have known he couldn't hope to defeat a lord. He should have run while he had the chance, instead of holding himself up in the palace.
Maybe he thought he couldn't run? Either way, the outcome's the same.
So he got desperate and decided to go for broke?
One might argue that he was another victim of mine, in a sense.
Huh?
There is no greater calling in life to a Renan than the crown contest, yet I refused to take part. The shock he felt at that must have been truly immense. Enough to drive him to revolt, even though doing so meant defying Renan hierarchy.
I know I've said this before, but Dahnans and Renans wouldn't coexist here if it wasn't for your stance.
But that was no lofty idealism on my part, nor do I feel any pride at what occurred.
Spare us the pity party. You literally just joined us to uphold those ideals.
Shionne?
No, she is absolutely correct. I shall speak no more of my misgivings.
Little bit of bitch. I want to check out the arena. Maybe not go into an unwinnable fight this time. What are you doing, goofy girl?
Did you used to come here when you were younger, Kisara?
You bet. See the dent in that column? That's from when my mace slipped out of my hand one time, just after I joined the guard. And that crack over there? That happened while I was practicing an art.
This is new information to me.
No choice. Here I come. It's over. You're mine. You're mine. You're finished. Blended flash. You're mine. It's over. Lightning thrust. Strike. Stardust. Luna Rondo. Mirage. Here I come. My turn. Here I come!
Oh boy, my combo getting long.
You're mine! It's over! Crush! Try this! I'll take you all off!
Oh shit.
Here I come! Try harder! I'm not done! Sword Rain Alpha! Lightning Thrust! I'm not done! Stardust! Mirage! Destruction! Try harder! Take this! It's over! Sword Rain Alpha! Be still! Take this! Mirage! Crush! Try harder! Not a chance! It's over! Crush! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno! Take this! Here I come! Sword Rain Alpha! Crush! Try this! Blending Flash! It's over! Dazzle! Combat!
Dog?
It's too much! Take this! Take this! Here I come! Go to hell!
I wouldn't have gone so hard in the beginning if I had known there was going to be... Let's try this again.
Right, here goes! Strike! all mine. You're finished. Ignite. Here I come. It's over. Sword Rain Alpha. Be still. Great. Next. Mirage. Take this. You're finished. Lightning Thrust. You're finished. Here I come. It's over. Take this. It's over. Lightning. Damn it. No escape. Try harder. My turn. It's over. It's on. Not a chance. No escape. Mirage. Be still. Try harder. Not a chance. No escape. Sword Rain Alpha. It's over. Try harder. You're mine. You're finished. Try harder. Not a chance. No escape. Sword Rain Alpha. Crush. Here I come. You're finished. Lightning Thrust. It's over. Lunar Rondo. Mirage. Here I come. You're finished. Sword Rain Alpha. Destruction. Take this. It's over. Strike. Sword Rain Alpha. Be still. Here I come. Be still. Coming through. Ha! Now.
This one off.
Scarlet Inferno. Locked and loaded. Take this. Pull back. It's over. Engage. Take this. Sword Rain Alpha. Pull back. You picked the wrong fight. Take this. Take this. It's over. Pull back. This isn't looking good.
Damn it.
Take this. You're finished. Pull back. Here I come. Down. Pull back. You're mine. Locked and loaded. Out of the way. You're mine. Halt. Here I come. It's on. Here I come. Not today. While it's reeling. Is this it?
Ah, come on. I'll come back later. What's really annoying there is just like one false slip in that last bit and you just kind of get stuck in a combo.
I think Hootle senses something. Little help!
I'm not done!
Annihilation! Mega Ray!
Here I come!
Captain
You're
Fire!
fair! Sword Rain Alpha!
If they rush you, you gotta just recover, okay?
You're mine!
Nothing gets by me!
It's over!
I'll finish you here and now!
Lightning Thrust! Thrust!
Do it, you know, Law. What? This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Mahag Sar. That makes 4 out of the 5 realms that I've visited now.
I wonder what kind of lord we're gonna find there.
It doesn't matter. If they try to get in our way...
Let's do Dohalim for a bit. Let's see how he goes.
We'll take them.
Coming through.
Here I come!
You're
finished!
Tear you to shreds!
Come one, come all! Here I come! I'm not done! Sword Rain Alpha!
A charge like that could easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to stop it.
It's over!
Rinwell! Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis! You don't mess around. Searing Flame! Reload!
Certainly not. I thought you were going to wreck the place.
I'm not nearly finished
Can't
yet.
get out of. Then I'll provide assistance however I can.
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
Be still! Take it! It's over!
Back into the fray!
Mirage!
Raging Storm!
Raging Lunar Storm!
Onward and upward.
Somewhere there be an owl. Up in a tree, mayhaps. I see you.
Maybe something's going on in the forest.
I never got the cattail.
No choice! Here I come! Here I come!
Benediction light.
Healing
It is. I can't ignore your pain. I'll try to be more careful. I shall ensure you survive this.
This one keeps charging us!
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me.
Got it! I'll leave it to you!
I'll face you.
Sword Rain Alpha!
Elusive deity.
Dazzle! Take it!
Wind Astral
You're finished!
Raging Cascade!
Mirage!
Field!
I have no limits! No escape!
Lightning
Sword
Orb!
Rain Alpha! I'm ready!
Felt a little wasted there.
Like we're gonna lose to small fry.
A fish! You saw it too.
A fish. A fish. Delicious dish.
I didn't realize there was a pond here.
Yeah, this is Taka Pond. And it happened to have saved my life once upon a time.
What do you mean?
As a kid, I survived life under the past lords by escaping here when I needed to. It's terrible to swim in, but great for catching a bite for dinner away from Ren and Oz. Bear in mind, our rations back then weren't enough to live off of. You had to take matters into your own hands if you wanted enough food to survive.
But how did you catch them? With your bare hands?
That
you an
might
idiot?
take a while. Fish are prone to swim away at the first sign of trouble. I'd put bait or a lure on a line and use it with a fishing rod. You must not be familiar with fishing if this sounds new to you. Here, let me show you how it's done.
I happen to have a fishing rod with me right now. Fishing minigame.
Hey, what do you think about that spot?
Good idea. I'll go for that one. I've got something. Anybody could reel in that.
You sure know what you're doing.
More!
I've got something. Anybody could reel in that.
That went pretty well.
What about over here, where there's the bubbles?
There we go.
God dang.
Well, that wasn't much of a challenge.
Guess it's important to stay calm.
It's a bash.
A different.
Okay.
All right. Well, that wasn't much of a challenge.
Not too shabby, friend.
I want to catch the big one.
All right. Anybody could reel in that.
Nice! You caught it!
Where's the big fish? Yep. I want you. I want the big fish. Maybe need like a different lure or something, because I'm only getting the...
Where should I cast my line?
I see. So if I do
Everything
space
looks
then
fine with
Q.
the lure. All right, let's do this. Ha! I've got something. Anybody could reel in that.
That went pretty well.
Alright, it looks like there's different button combinations to try and lure in different fish. So if I want the catfish, I could press the Q key because the bass doesn't like that one.
I've got something. get you next time.
I'm not sure what the hell I was supposed to do there.
And that's all there is to it.
Wow. It seems like you need to have good reflexes to catch anything. I don't know if it's really for me. Kisara? I think I've seen enough.
Oh, sorry. I guess I'm just in my own little world when I go fishing.
Looks like we're going to be here for a while.
That's how fishing goes. You wait for a bite, and then the real battle begins.
Miguel told me that different fish live in different regions, and you have to pick the right rod and lure for what you're hoping to catch.
But that doesn't change the fact it's a giant time sink.
Of course, each fish has its own unique flavor, too. And some of them are supposed to be extremely delicious.
When you put it like that, maybe it's worth me trying my hand at fishing after all.
You're just in it for the food.
I was hoping we'd get to fish during our travels. And it just so happens I made sure to grab my brother's old rod before I left Vicente. So, if you ever feel like fishing when we've got a little downtime, just let me know.
Good to hear. Thanks for showing us.
Okay!
All right then. Igneous Discharge? It's my nickname in high school. Oh, just one more fish? Alright, come on.
Hey, what do you think about that spot?
Good idea. I'll go for that one.
Space E for the...
All right.
I don't know that I can catch this thing yet.
Good fishers always keep their cool. Reel it in. We can get a good meal out of this fella.
That flapper was a true fighter.
I want that tilapia. Bubbles? Space E. Space.
There we go.
I'm not sure that the spacebar does anything.
Anybody could reel in that.
Guess it's important to stay calm.
Well, I got the telepadebadia. Which means I can get something new from Fish Boy. Okay. I don't know what that means. Fishing rod you use affects how much strength you've got to reel in fish. If you're running into fish you just can't catch with their current rod, it's probably time for an upgrade. Show me records of you catching lots of different fish and I'll hook you up with new rods. Lures are basically decoys made to look like food that they use to, well, lure fish to reel in. Each fish has its own preferences, so you'll have to change lures depending on what you're after. When you find a new one, it's a good idea to test it and see what kind of fish it works well on. Let's try that new lure then.
You're still not done fishing yet? Boring.
Oh, okay.
You need
okay.
patience to fish.
And it shows you the specific kind of fish. Okay, so I can't do anything with that yet. Hey, what's up? Ah!
I'm always amazed.
Mmm. Oh, it's okay, so it's for that.
Hey. Is it just me, or have those two barely spoken a single word to one another?
I know, right? But after everything that happened with Miguel, is it really any wonder?
Kinda puts a damper on the whole journey though, huh? How long do you think they're gonna keep this up?
If it bothers you that much, why don't you ask them?
Why do I have to ask?
How come you walk together like that?
She really doesn't beat around the bush.
You mean Kisara and myself?
You hadn't noticed? You've been practically joined at the hip ever since we left Vicente.
I guess it's force of habit, most likely. I was always ready to protect him, should the need arise. It sort of came with the job description.
Right. From being in the Elder Menancia Guard. Although, Dohalim's pretty capable of defending himself, isn't he?
Having guards doesn't necessarily mean the one being guarded is weak. No one's perfect all the time.
Even so, it's not like they're entirely wrong, Kisara. You're no longer in my employ, after all.
I don't know. I mean, if it's what she's used to and you're both comfortable with it, then who are we to judge?
But she doesn't serve him anymore. It isn't normal for her to keep following him around like she still does.
You know, she's probably right. And a lot has changed over the last few days. I guess it wouldn't hurt to rethink our relationship in light of the new circumstances. Perhaps I'll give it some thought after all. Does that sound all right by you?
Of course.
You might want to stop asking his permission for every little thing while you're at it.
Sorry. It's not that easy, shaking off old habits. I'll probably need a little time to get fully used to it.
What you got, baby? Anything good? Oh my goodness. It's made out of gold. This is recolors. Yes, please. Wow, that one's real cool. Got anything new to make stuff? Let's drop in a bunch of these level 1 things I've got. Horse.
I'm impressed how well balanced this thing is.
I've noticed that sometimes we come across enemies who fight like you, and try to dodge our attacks at the last second.
I hate those guys. I can get some hits in when they move into attack, but otherwise they slip past damn near everything else I throw at them.
If what you're seeking is a way to more reliably hit them, there is a solution.
Try to outclass them on reflexes?
I possess the ability to command Earth elemental beings to some extent. They emerge as the land itself and take root on my command. They will swiftly bind the enemies, at which point you can dispatch them.
Huh?
What he means is that he can make plants grow to hold the enemies in place. At least I think that's probably what he's saying.
I'm glad at least one of us understands him. So basically, if we find an enemy that likes to dodge, we should let Dohalim handle it.
I shall do what I can within my modest means to help.
Okay.
Why are you looking at me like that?
That armor you wear is standard issue for the Menancian Guard, right?
Originally, I've added some flair to it in a lot of places.
I noticed, especially with that open back.
We guardsmen pride ourselves on never showing our back to our enemies. It's my way of making myself live up to that. Plus, it makes it that much lighter and easier to maintain.
Dohalim, do you have anything to say about this?
Every guardsman is allowed to wear their armor as they see fit.
And you, La?
Huh? Why are you asking me?
Dohalim, care if I hang out for a while? You worried about what's going on with Menancia?
What makes you think that?
Well, you were speaking to Kisara earlier, weren't you?
It's rude to listen in on others, you know.
Sorry. I didn't hear what you two were actually talking about, though. I just figured it was Menancia since it was the two of you.
I am but a former lord who has abandoned his post. I'm no longer in a position to lead the realm in any capacity whatsoever. Yet Kisara still seeks out my opinions, knowing full well that is the case. This despite the fact I am no longer her master either.
Couldn't it be precisely because you're not her master anymore? It's natural for friends to want to hear each other's opinions.
I hadn't considered that possibility.
It's funny what you miss sometimes.
Hardly uncommon among artistic types such as myself. When lordships are decided based solely on one's astral energy, it can lead to funny results.
But even so, you still took your job as lord seriously, didn't you?
Certainly. I learned to perform my functions. However, I was less interested in ruling, so much as avoiding life and death decisions. Of course, such a mentality in the end led only to sickening pain and death taking place elsewhere out of sight. I pretended not to see or hear any of it, content to let our supposed peace and equality keep me blind and deaf to reality. I was a fool.
But you're making amends.
I would like to think so. The path ahead is dark, but I still walk on. I merely pray that I shan't fall down any holes along the way.
Oh, goodness.
Do you mind watching our camp tonight? Shall we get moving?
Dohalim, you need a new outfit. Everything about you sucks. I do like that. The Shogun stuff is dope. I like that too. It gives like the Ifrit kind of. Yeah, I like that. Oh, goodness.
Something feels odd here. Be on your guard.
Could it be the giant dragon in the distance?
I just noticed none of you other Danans have spirit cores. Why is that?
Both of my parents were part of the resistance in Calaglia. In fact, my birth was kept a secret from the Renans.
Mine too. We always lived in hiding, so I never had a spirit core embedded in me like I was supposed to.
What about you, Alphen? You were a slave in Calaglia before all this, weren't you?
To be completely honest, I'm not sure why I don't have one. All the other Danan slaves around me did. I was the only exception. They tended to keep their distance from me to avoid attracting any attention from the soldiers, because of my mask and all. What about you, Kisara? Do you still have your spirit core?
No. I was able to find a good Renan doctor who's sympathetic to our kind, and had them remove it before I left. They did such a great job, the procedure didn't even leave a scar.
One of the benefits of coexistence, huh?
I know that once the spirit vessel was shut down, there wasn't much need for me to hurry. But still, I didn't like having that mark of servitude lingering on me any longer than I had to. It may sound a little strange to hear me say this, but I'm just me now. Not a guardsman or a slave. I'm my own woman, and this is my chance to have a new beginning.
This sure is one rugged road. You'd think they'd keep this at least a little better maintained, right?
Why spend energy fixing that which is rarely used? Repairs require time and effort, which in our world means slaves, often in great numbers. For you, it may be a simple request, but that can quickly become another's difficult burden. Nobody gains anything without someone expending effort.
And you know, somehow that someone always ends up being a Danan, while the Renans are the ones who gain.
True enough. Ideally, in a perfect world, I think it's only fair that the ones who need it should be the ones to perform the work.
However, when doing so could be dangerous like it is here, there are many who would prefer that it be others who risk their lives in their stead.
So, what you're saying is that people will just put up with the inconvenience until someone else comes along to fix it for them?
Indeed. And it is those who can no longer bear that feeling that inevitably take action. Much like the Danans in our group do so now. As strange as it may be to hear such a thing from the likes of myself.
It's true that most of the Danans in Calaglia have been resigned to just accepting things as they are. Still, we can't just blame them for...
What are you making that face for? You're not worn out already, are you?
Nah, just regretting I ever said anything in the first place.
Just burbs?
This one will be difficult to predict.
You're finished!
Damn it! Here's evil! Airborne beast! My death is the wind!
Luna Rondo!
Luna storm!
We got flyers!
I've got it! Let a marksman handle it!
All yours!
Lightning descent into the
Destruction! Try this!
I'm ready!
Splendid! Shield!
This one's got your name on it!
Ashes to ashes! A merry destruction.
That was
There's
neat.
still more to go!
Destruction! Sword Ring Alpha!
Do it!
Blow them away!
If it's in the sky, it's mine!
Mirage! Be still!
I'm ready! So I still had room to grow.
Interesting.
All right. There's nowhere to run from my art.
When he slows down, that's our chance!
No, leave the agile ones to me.
Here I come!
Freeze Lancer!
Elucidate time.
Here I come! It's over!
Tempest Swirl! Here goes!
No further.
Reload! Tunnel!
Take this!
Photon!
Can you take it?
Take this! You're finished! Here I come!
Glacial
I
Spear!
have no
Fierce
limits!
Evil!
You're mine! You're finished!
Begin.
Crush!
Freeze
Sword
Lancer!
Rain Alpha! Rising Phoenix! Sword Rain Alpha! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno! Now! Here I
Tempest
come!
Swirl!
Ha!
Long
Crush! Try this! Blending Flash! Hit! Sword Rain Alpha! Flaming Thrust! Ha! It's over! How about this?
None shall escape my judgment!
Yo.
Lightning Orb!
Take this! You're finished! Be still! Here I come!
Now!
Dohling! In an instant! Impact Block!
Got some interesting moves there, Dohling.
Oh, goodness.
I'm glad you're on our side.
I'm simply glad to hear that I can make myself useful to you all. Huh?
What's wrong?
We seem to have come across some rather unusual objects.
Bad dragons.
What, you mean that pile of garbage?
No mere garbage, I assure you. Still, I've never seen anything shaped like it before. I'm intrigued.
Are you curious about this stuff, Rinwell?
Yeah. I think he might have found some old Danon relics. They look like the remains of a bunch of objects that disappeared after the Renans first invaded.
And yet here I am, holding them without so much as a second thought. I imagine the sight must be unsettling to you.
Not really, just that it must be nice to be a Renan who has time to indulge in stuff like that, unlike the rest of us.
Are you interested in this stuff too, Dohalim?
Charmed may be a better turn of phrase. I simply love objects that can give me a sense of what their maker was thinking, the history that went into their creation. You see, we Renans have hardly any such objects that trace back to our distant past.
I still don't understand what you two find so intriguing about it, though.
Why not? We're talking about our own culture here.
I get that, but it's not like this stuff is any use now, does it? It's just old. Real old.
Oh, but it does. Holding it in your hands like this, one can feel and engage with the distant past in a way no history book can ever accomplish.
I'll take your word for it. Well, seeing as it's Danon history, just make sure you're careful with it. All right, Dohalim?
But of course.
What? Oh, neat. Grab it, please.
I sense a strange power from this.
I think I'm getting stronger.
Visibility along this path will remain limited for some time. Take care not to get ambushed.
That's actually a pretty good spot for us to leave it for tonight. Today, whatever it is. Thank you, everyone, for watching, and we'll catch you in the next one. Goodbye.